This video is going to be a one-taker. I'm just warning you guys. Now, my plan after school today was to come home, bury my face in my books, and study for my exams. But that plan got wasted when the Toronto Maple Leafs decided to go out and get a starting goaltender from the Anaheim Ducks by the name of Frederik Andersen. The Maple Leafs sending the 30th overall pick in this year's NHL entry draft and a second-round pick next season to the Anaheim Ducks in exchange for, of course, Frederik Andersen. Now, the Toronto Maple Leafs desperately needed a new starting goaltender. Jonathan Bernier was not getting it done last season. I don't think the management has much faith in him at all. And Mike Babcock doesn't have any faith in him at all, which is even more important. Garrett Sparks isn't ready to be the starting goaltender, and neither is Bebo. Now Frederik Andersen can be the starting goaltender for the foreseeable future, and it's a great move for the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Anaheim Ducks had two starting goaltenders, Frederik Andersen and John Gibson. They obviously decided that John Gibson was their guy, and Frederik Andersen was rumored to be traded for weeks now. It was pretty much between us and the Calgary Flames, and I guess that we outbid the Calgary Flames in some regards, and that trade went through. Now, after school, I was actually texting and calling some of my friends, getting ready and studying, trying to study at least, and my friend Thomas, he kept calling me, and I didn't answer the phone. And I finally decided, I was like, okay, I'm going to answer this guy's phone. I answered it, and all I hear is go, we got Andersen. We got Frederik Andersen. I'm like, no, we couldn't have. I would have heard it, and none of my alerts on my phone were going off. I don't know why. I have absolutely no idea why. Check Facebook and I check Twitter. Boom, there it is, right there. Frederik Andersen acquired by the Toronto Maple Leafs, and I start losing my shit. I mean, I am running around the house. I'm so happy that the Toronto Maple Leafs got a guy like this. He is what the Maple Leafs need more than anything. A starting goal, well, besides the number one center, but that problem's going to be taken care of on Friday night with Austin Matthews. Probably better be at least being selected first overall by the Toronto Maple Leafs. But that's another story for another day. Frederik Andersen is what we're going to talk about now. I think he went 22, 9, and 7 last year, like a .919 save percentage, under 2 goals a game against. This guy is a starting goaltender, stuck behind John Gibson. He is going to be a fantastic player. The Leafs signed him to a 5-year contract extension less than an hour after they acquired him. I believe it's just a little bit over $5 million a season, which is evidently showing that he's the starting goaltender. And if Jonathan Bernier does return next season, he better get used to being in a backup role. And if he doesn't like it, he only has 1 year left on his contract, and he can leave in the summer. The Anaheim Ducks, they definitely freed up some cap space by not having to re-sign Frederik Andersen. Again, the 2 draft picks, they're great. But the Anaheim Ducks and the Toronto Maple Leafs have hooked up in so many trades over the past few years. It's astonishing. You have the Vesa Toskala and Jason Blake for J.S. Shiger trade. But I say the Leafs won that one because any way that the Leafs could get rid of Vesa Toskala, that's a win. Then you got the Jesse Blacker going to Anaheim for Peter Holland trade. I think we won that one too, evidently. And then you got the Bozeman going to Anaheim for Lupul and Garner. Bozeman's not even a member of the Anaheim Ducks anymore, even though Lupul is injury prone. Babcock seems to like Garner, and he's a good young player. The Leafs won that trade too. And now you're getting this trade. I mean, it's just astonishing how the Anaheim Ducks, for some reason, still want to trade with the Maple Leafs. We seem to be getting the better end of every deal. And honestly, I think this is one too. I think this is no exception. I think the Leafs won this trade. And I'm not saying that just because I'm a Leafs fan. I've said the Leafs have lost many a trades before. But this trade, I mean, you're taking a chance on... The 30th pick is essentially a second-round pick. You can't get any closer to a high second-round pick than the last pick of the first round. Excuse me. And that's essentially what we're giving them. We could have easily given them the 31st. It makes such a small difference as one pick, right? So they're taking a chance. When you have late first, high second round picks, you don't know if they're going to be NHL players. You hope your scouting team can pick out the right guys, but you never know. So these 2 players that the Anaheim Ducks are going to draft with these 2 picks, they could turn out to be great players, or they could turn out to be busts. But they probably won't get any more back. Now, I bet you the Maple Leafs tried to trade Jonathan Bernier to the Anaheim Ducks in this deal. I don't think Anaheim was having any part of it. Now the Maple Leafs are faced with a decision. Do you buy Bernier out? Which they should not, in my opinion. He's got 1 year left. Why would you do that? Wait out the year. Have him be the backup. He's not going to be happy with it. He thinks he's a starting goalie. A lot of us think I think he can still be a starting goalie, but it's got to be out of Toronto. It cannot be in Toronto. He came here. He played great the first season. The past few seasons, though, have been rough on him. Hasn't been able to find his mojo again. He is not a starting goalie in the Toronto hockey market. He needs to go to another team and start fresh. Maybe the Calgary Flames? I doubt it. Calgary Flames, though, that's also something I want to talk about. The Calgary Flames are affected by this deal. I'm sure they were in on Frederik Andersen as well. They also desperately need a starting goalie. Now, Frederik Andersen is off the table. He signed a contract with the Maple Leafs. He is now a member of the Maple Leafs, and he's not being traded. Who is available on the goaltender market for trades at least is still Marc-Andre Fleury, and I can't see the Calgary Flames looking anywhere else. Yeah, James Reimer is a good goaltender in the free agent market. He's the best goalie in the free agent market by a landslide now since Cam Ward has signed a contract extension with the Carolina Hurricanes. So the Calgary Flames probably could go out and sign James Reimer, but Marc-Andre Fleury is a better goalie, and he's probably available for trade. I can't see I gotta imagine the Calgary Flames are gonna make a good push to get him at least. If they can't do it, then James Reimer is a last-ditch solution. But I gotta imagine that I'm gonna guess that Marc-Andre Fleury is going to be a Calgary Flame by the start of next season. So the Toronto Maple Leafs acquire Frederik Andersen from the Anaheim Ducks for essentially 2 second-round picks. I know one of them is a really late first-round pick from the Pittsburgh Penguins. Thank you, Pittsburgh, for winning the Stanley Cup. Now I'm not as mad at you anymore for doing that. And this is an amazing move for the Maple Leafs. I want to hear what you guys think, though. So tell me, email me, comment on this video. I don't care how you contact me. You can even message me on my Facebook page. The link to that is down below. The email, if you want to email me, is theshannonclan19@gmail.com. Email me what you guys think of this trade. Personally, like I said, I like it. I like it a lot for the Maple Leafs. I mean, I get what Anaheim's doing. I don't think they won the trade by any means. But I don't think the Anaheim Ducks should be really disappointed with what they got in return. Those 2 good quality draft picks for a guy who, frankly, really deserves them in Frederik Andersen. So, yeah, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Sorry this was a rough one-take video, no edits. Kind of had to do my off-season plan video tonight and was stuck editing that for a long time. And I want to get this video up tonight. And with all the setting I have to do now, I don't have time to edit. So, sorry, guys. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed it. If you watched it all, if you did, because you're still watching it now, thank you for watching it. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. It means so much to me. Please like my page on Facebook. It's all about hockey. The link to it is down below. And please email me any questions you have to theshannonclan19@gmail.com. And I'll see you guys back here when I probably do another off-season plan video tomorrow.